Let's learn how to create an agent that assists users in booking a doctor's appointment. Go to the Build module, select the agent. Click on New Agent. Add a name to the agent. Make sure the agent's name defines the context of the agent. Don't use a single word to name an agent. Add a start trigger. Start trigger defines the customer's intent that would trigger this agent. In this case, when a user wants to book an appointment with a doctor, it is recommended to add more variations for better prediction. Next, we need to add prompts instructing the agent on how to interact with the user, such as instructions to gather input from the user, validate the input, and instruct the agent to perform background tasks, as well as how to respond to the user. Let's add the first instruction to request the user to select a specialization. To gather input from the user, we use the getInput action. Select a quick reply input, provide a name, and add a description that describes what kind of input to expect. Add buttons and name them as ENT, cardiologist, and neurologist. The next instruction is to request the user to enter their phone number to confirm their booking. Select the getInput action and create a new input to save the phone number. Select the phone as the input. Provide a name to the input and add a description. As part of validation, you can select a country code based on the region. And you can also add instructions to validate the input. The next instruction is to search for the user details based on the phone number. We need a workflow to be created to perform the search operations. The workflow expects an input to perform the search operations. The input for the workflow is passed from the agent. Add a DB action node and configure the search operation. The database returns an object on a successful search. Add an output action node at the end of the workflow to return a response to the agent on the success or failure of the workflow. Add an instruction to get input from the user when the record is not found. Here we are using getInput for first name, last name, and email address. Add an instruction to save the user details into the database. To save the details, call a workflow. Make sure you have added the required inputs to the workflow. Pass the input to the workflow from the agent. Save the prompt. Try the agent in a preview bot. This is how simple it is to create an agent with the right set of instructions, input, and workflows.